So if you've familiarized yourself already with the OptiView platform and you're looking to compose your first option strategy, then listen up because in this tutorial, I'm just going to give you a very quick overview of how you can build your first option strategy and visualize the payoff profile in the OptiView chart. I'm actually going to show you two ways that you can do this. The first is through the strategy builder and the second is through the option scanner. Let's start with the strategy builder for now. So navigate over to the left side navigation bar and click on strategy builder. And you should end up on a page that looks like this. The first thing that you want to select to compose your strategy is the underlying. Right now we have Apple selected, but you can choose from about 5,000 plus underlying assets which are supported by OptiView. But let's just say for demonstrative purposes, we're going to stick with Apple. What we can do next is head on over to the selector panel. I've already mentioned in another video that there's two ways that you can select an option, either through the selector or through the prices table. Let's just go with the selector for now, but you can use either. The four key inputs you need here are the action, type, expiration date, and strike price. So the action is whether you're buying or selling the contract, aka whether you're going long or short in the position. Let's just say for this demonstration, we're going to buy option, which is a relatively conventional strategy. In terms of type, this is the direction. So whether you're buying a call or buying a put, if you're buying a call, you're bullish. If you're buying a put, you're bearish. So you perceive that the underlying asset will go down in value. Bullish is perceiving that the underlying asset will go up in value. So let's just buy a call for sake of this demonstration. And here we can update the expiration date and of course the strike price. These are two key inputs. If you have any questions or you want to know more about the basics of options, you can find a full section on that in our help center. So we've updated the strike price, we add to strategy. You'll notice two things. First of all, the option that you've selected is summarized here in the overview panel. The other thing that you'll notice is that the chart has now populated with the P&L profile of that option. So in this view, you can see what the option's value would be under different assumptions of the underlying asset's price at different stages in time up until expiration. The second way that you can compose your first options strategy is through the option scanner. So in this view, it's a little bit different. What you can do here is that you have a table which returns all options contracts which meet the filters that you apply on the left-hand side. So depending on whether you're just interested in scanning the universe for specific underlyings or you're underlying agnostic and you just have certain criteria for trade entrance, you can put these all into the filters that we provide on this side. We have both options and underlying specific filters, and the table will return all options which meet that criteria. But basically from this view, you can scan a full range of options meeting that criteria. And by selecting, let's just apply a filter for the sake of demonstration. Let's say days to expiry, we have minimum requirement of 30 days. We enter that in, you can see that's up here. And now if we click on a contract and we press view in chart, likewise, our strategy will be populated in the chart and on the right-hand side. Last thing, but not least to note here is that at the bottom of the overview panel, you have the amounts payable, receivable, and net. If you're buying an option, you of course only have amounts payable, but this is the net premium to pay here on the right-hand side. If it is positive, this means that you owe that money. If it is negative, it means that you will receive that money from selling options.